Here's a tricky problem. In how many different ways can the letters of the word football be arranged such that all the vowels are always together? We're talking about the word football here. Indirectly, we have been asked for the number of anagrams we can form using the word football. Anagram is a word formed by simply rearranging the letters of another word. Here, we're talking about the word football. But are we asked for all possible anagrams of the word football? Or are we given any condition? Yes, we have a condition. The vowels should always be together. The vowels of the English alphabet are A, E, I, O and U. So let's look at the word football letter by letter. The first letter is F, not a vowel. The next two letters are O and O, is a vowel. We have seen that whenever we've seen such a condition where a few letters are always together, we consider them as one element. So let's not write the O's here. The next letter is T. It's not a vowel. We write it next to F. B is also not a vowel. A is a vowel, so we don't write it here. The next two letters are L, and L is not a vowel. We can write them here. The vowels we have missed are O, O and A. So we write the vowels together here. As the vowels always have to be together, we consider them as one element. So after this assumption, how many elements do we have in all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 6 elements. Do you remember the technique we used to solve anagram problems? We had to find the number of anagrams possible for MOOC. As there were 4 letters in all, we wrote 4 factorial first and then divided it by 2 factorial as a letter was repeated twice. This is a super interesting problem if you've understood this concept of forming anagrams. First, let's look at the 6 elements we have. F, T, B, L, L and vowels. These 6 elements can be arranged in 6 factorial ways. And do we have a repetition in these 6? Yes, the element L is repeated twice. The other elements are distinct. Don't look at the 2 O's now. Don't forget, this is one element. So if we are looking at these 6, only 2 are repeated. OOA is different from each of these 5. Okay, so as 2 elements are repeated, we divide 6 factorial by 2 factorial. Is this our answer? This would have been our answer if the 6th element has just 1 letter. But it has 3. So with this, we also have to consider the arrangements of these 3 letters. FTBLLOOA is different from FTBLLOAO or FTBLLAOO. Now just focus on the 6th element. It has 3 letters out of which 2 are repeated. As it has 3 letters, we multiply these with 3 factorial, and as 2 are repeated, we divide this by 2 factorial. This is our answer. These many anagrams of the word football can be formed such that all its vowels are always together. Some of us, I'm sure, are still confused. Let's understand this again. This is the first part of our answer. 6 factorial over 2 factorial. This is arranging 6 letters out of which 2 are identical. Hence, 6 factorial divided by 2 factorial. And which were the 6 elements? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And the letter L appears twice. And this is the other part of the answer where we are only looking at the 6th element which has 3 letters. 3 factorial ways in which we can arrange 3 letters, and we divide it by 2 factorial as 2 letters are repeated. As a matter of fact, if we work this second part out, we get 3. What does 3 imply? For every case of the first part, there are 2 more possibilities of the second. If we look at this case, for example, we will also have FTBLLOAO and FTBLLAOO. Solving this should give you the answer as 1080 ways.